We are officially here. NCAA 26 is live, and it's time to separate the real schemers from the highlight hunters. I told you guys we're not going to waste a single second. We're going to jump straight into one of the nastiest playbooks in the game. Penn State, unique formation with the gate specifically for Penn State in their offense. And this playbook is going to be loaded with versatility, motion, and elite spacing. So, guys, if you're not in the lab getting on this right now, you need to get in there. So I'm going to break down 4 formations down the gate, the normal Y off weak, and the wing trips. There's plenty of formations here. We may have to do a part 2. It just seems like a lot of playbooks are going to be loaded this year. But I'm going to show you how to build a complete scheme around this, how to torch man, zone, and everything in between. So without any more talking, let's jump into this. All right, first we're taking a look at here normal Y off. There's a bunch of stuff in here that you can use to be effective. Typical inside zone, double dig's a nice little pass play. And then you have your fake jet plays, your touch pass play to complement it. Then you have these 3 motion plays that work really well, and then 3 double motions. Now, the flip side, what I say with all this is the double motions, if you see it, it's a tell, it's going to be a run. So the read option is going to be the best one because it gives you the option to hand it off or keep it with, it's going to be a running back. So you'll just read defensive end. If he crashes, then you will keep it with your running back, or you'll hand it off to your quarterback if he stands up like I did there. So I like the read option is the best one. And then you have the wrap and the motion halfback sweep as well. Show this real quick. And again, it's just really just mixing these up just to complement each other so they're not really sure which one they're going to run. This kind of pull, it opens up a lane up the middle here. And like I said, they're really good complements to each other. I won't show you the sweep. That was the wrap. The sweep's just going to go to the right. And then here, you have your touch pass. We don't need to go into that. But the fake jet halfback seam and the fake jet lead swing are real good complements here. I'm just going to pick the lead swing, and you'll have, your different passing options here. Assuming we don't get screamed at, we'll run this one more time here. Michigan's got a pretty good defense here. And you're just going to take what's available to you here. I also really like comebacks. They're really good in 25, really good in this year's game as well. But you're just going to take what they're going to give you. If they're not going to give us the comebacks outside, then again, just take underneath. That's the most important thing when you're playing these games online. Take what the defense is going to give you here, timing, and you see, just dropped the pass, but that was a superstar corner that we dropped it against. And these PA jet plays are really good. And you always said mix them up, touch pass, fake jet lead swing, fake jet halfback seam. All right, here we're looking at the motion RPO read flat. I really like this play a lot. It's very good. Again, we're looking at the read icon and the pitch icon here. A lot of times the running back ends up being open. So we're just going to hand it off, let him get his yards here. As you see right there, a nice easy gain turns into almost a touchdown run. But when you mix this up with the jet touch pass, is a lot of people are going to start shifting and trying to shoot down, and it's really going to open up that play. And then once you start complementing the motions in here, it's going to open up stuff for the wheel, or you can keep with your quarterback like I did here. The wheel route is a very good option. Motion wheel routes are going to be a big thing you see a lot of high-level players using in this year's game. Now let's take a look here at double dig. Now, double dig to me is the best just straight pure passing play. What I like to do is put X here kind of on this out route. And then I'm going to actually put A here on a drag, and I'm going to put running back here on a texture shot, and then you'll have this deep dig behind it. This is the way I really like to run this setup, is that sharp angled corner route by Y is very good if nobody's playing the flats. X is going to get open, and then you're going to make this user in the middle choose with the drag and the Texas route behind them. And again, it's literally all about making the defense respect the underneath routes. All right, so I'm going to run this one more time here. Again, put the route combo up here. Drag and a Texas route, and then a speed or an out route from X. And again, you're just kind of picking and choosing. I'm reading left to right, seeing what they're going to do. Take this quick out route, get about 5-6 yards. Real simple reads here. This looks like it may be a cover 2. So I'm probably going to look here at the drag or the Texas route. And that's exactly what I was talking about right there. We're going to hit this replay real quick, just kind of show you guys. A lot of users, myself included, love to use the short middle of the field because that's where we want the routes to come to so we can pick them off. And you see this middle linebacker drops on the drag. The slot corner I referred to earlier dropped back with this corner, and it leaves this running back coming open, wide open underneath for easy yards. So double dig, that's going to be the setup. Add it to your playbook. This is really how you're going to run normal Y off. Again, complement inside zone in there. There's a few other things with some plays you can do. You have an RPO peak, all goes to staple, curl combo. Curl routes are pretty good in this year's game as well. Now let's go take a look here at the normal Y off week. Going into the normal Y off week here now is they have these motion RPO read Y flat, motion PA spot, motion inside zone. Again, very complimentary. They're not going to know what's coming. The motion RPO read Y flat to me is the best in short yardage and goal line situations because it gives you the option not only the flat route, but it's going to give you the read option with the quarterback and the running back. So if you get something that looks like a man coverage alignment, kind of like this, right, is we're going to take a look, see what they're doing. Little delay on the flat route, and you see it's easy 5-yard pickup. Now, and then you have the motion PA spot. And the reason why I like this actually is you can leave this kind of this little snag curl route here, unbundle curl route from X, or you can put them on a streak. We'll kind of just show you what both look like. And then I actually like to put B here on a drag to kind of give us a check down look on the backside. But again, it's going to be the same look. And just the position there on that curl route. All right, so then if I think there's zone, I'm going to put this guy here on a streak, backside drag. PA plays there. We'll take our drag underneath on the backside. We had Y, but it was just too close to the sideline. So again, is take what the defense is going to give you, simple reads, simple yards. And then if you want to cancel the play action, what you can do is, or the motion as well, is I will do something like this where I keep that streak. I'm going to drag the tight end now and then put the running back on a Texas route just to give this kind of mixed look here. Creates a little mismatch there, a little mesh concept. Now we're going to take a look at Z under seams. This is probably my favorite pass play out of this formation. It's a great clear out play for the running back underneath, and then we hot route the backside. Make sure we're watching this using the middle. Like I said, if they don't take away that running back, they're either going to fall back with that post, and if they fall back with the post, we hit the drag underneath. If they come underneath, take away the drag, you'll have the post, and here I'm just going to throw a back shoulder to the tight end there because they had a man look. But see if I can get that was just kind of a hot read there as we got blitz there. But, you have this backside drag that is going to be your check down look. And then here's the running back really getting out. When he gets unbumped, he's going to get out to the sideline for a big chunk. And then you have these orbit plays here, orbit Z under, orbit lead read option, orbit PA slide. Again, it's all kind of gimmicky, but the thing is to give the appearance. If you show them each one of these, it's going to be really hard for them to commit to either one. We'll just show here one of them real quick. I like re-cornering the tight end, and then I will actually put, I'm going to put B on an in route here, just so he's a little bit closer underneath. Now I'm going to have this high load with Y and the tight end. Again, take your yards that you can get underneath if they're not going to take away that running back underneath. Run this another time or two, kind of give you guys an idea here. And there, cross man, tight end ends up winning at the line of scrimmage, gets big time separation there for a touchdown. So, again, you kind of see how these plays really complement each other. They're going to try and bring a blitz here. If we have time, we're going to have X on this post. See if we can get time. Hit him on his break, and he is going to break the tackle for a touchdown. So mix these plays up, and you're really going to capitalize on the normal Y off week. Now we're taking a look here at the wing trips, and you have double motion Bunch of plays here, different RPOs, play action plays that you want to use to complement inside zone. The double motions, again, very similar to that of normal Y off. Then you have shot Y wheel, RPO peak, pop smash. A lot of great plays in here that they've implemented here to make a lot of formations really good in this year's game. This is one of the favorite ones I like running here is because you're going to have a quick read between this little screen here to RB, or X will get open on his corner route outside. See how it plays. Defender actually did a great job, jumped over the block there and blew it up. But most people aren't going to be reading that over there. They're going to actually watch the motion. So now you take a look, see what the motion's going to do here to the defense. And there, terrible pass lead outside, but that's why that corner route is really going to win. And then the screen's really going to work against zone. A user really's got to be on top of that to go take that away. So let's take a look here at the next set of stuff. You have motion PA tight end leak. That guy's going to go around high-low with your comeback. It's a really nice play. But, again, this is what I like from this set with the wing trips is you're going to get this here, and now you're running to the strong side of the formation. And this play, despite it not being very successful there, has been a big play for me. And I believe it's going to work really good the entire season. There we go. Follow your blocks. Make a juke happen. And a lot of big play potential here with the double motions and to get the defense to shift. But my only issue with it, again, is just because anytime there's a double motion, it's going to this running back. So it's always going to be a tell of it's going to be a run play. So keep that in mind when you guys are running these double motion plays. And we're going to take a quick look here at shot Y wheel and RPO peak pop smash. Again, so I always like having a backside check down read. I think that's the most important thing, always giving yourself an underneath route. A on the wheel route against certain man and match is going to absolutely destroy it. You have RB kind of on this crosser, B on the deep post. Those are longer developing routes. But X and Y, again, based on your read here, X really wins at the line of scrimmage. And what looked like to be man, and then it kind of switched off to zone. But and here we're going to get a 3 deep look. We're just going to call the play here. But again, having check down routes to make sure you guys are putting yourself in manageable situations is always the key. And this is the tight end wheel I was referring to. They were in a zone look, or it was a match where they were in these chucks, and the guy just gets wide open here. Run this one more time, kind of see if we get something else. Again, the wheel route would have been open for a touchdown, but just making sure you're taking the safe throws here. Defense is going to give us free underneath yards. We're going to take that every single time. So that's going to be the wing trips. Make sure you guys are running that. And the final formation we're going to take a look at for Penn State is the gate formation. So you're going to have jet pass, jet wide receiver mid screen, fake jet verts, screen slant, sprint smash. Like I said, all these plays, it's, you got 6 plays in here. And they're all can be good in their own way and to utilize it. Probably the only one I don't care for the most is the fake screen go. But it could win, especially if you have double dip on the outside for the guy for the B icon. And screen slant. I don't run screen slant a lot, but just because a lot of these plays you see here, I'm just going to run screen slant here real quick, is there's 2 linemen lined up to the left. Anytime you see the numbers, it's almost an immediate throw here. And you're always, I don't want to say always, but a lot of times that lineman's in a pancake the DBs. So if you see that, it's always a quick throw. And if you get a good pass animation or just one that's not a bad one, it usually leads to big time yardage. And so we're going to end up here again, show you again, a couple yards every time. It really has big play potential. And it's usually a pretty safe play. People are going to have to commit research over there if they want to stop it. Let me get into a few of the other plays, the reason why they are good. Again, jet touch pass is a good mix-up. Jet wide receiver mid-screen. And the reason why this is good here is because the other guy that's motioning is going to be the running back. But now you still have numbers of they have 2 blockers, your linemen on the outside corners, And then now you have this little mid screen here to RB. You actually have Y there too. Y was probably the pass to make there, but show this one more time how and you see the running back is actually the best option on there. I don't know why, just everybody seems to guard this wide receiver here in the middle. So hit your running back underneath. It's going to be a big time play, and you still have that screen over to the left. And then the last play I want to show out of this that's really good is the rollout play. And you have this deep corner. You have the comeback, but then you also have the screen to the left side. So remember, is if they have that, that's going to be your numbers, and you're going to take your free yards every time underneath. So it makes it really hard. They're going to have to commit resources to that left side of the field. So now I'm going to pretend they're taking the left side of the field away. I'm not going to look at that. I'm going to look at our reads over here. We actually had the check down to A, and I just didn't throw it. Computer did a good job of locking that up there. Here, A. Again, take your underneath routes. RB was going to be open as well. And you see, it's really simple here. If they get blitz off the edge, that's just a really tough thing to defend against. Have really good defense to be able to stop this, because if he doesn't have the numbers, we're going to kill him with the screen all game. But he's got to really watch out that the quarterback's not a threat. This little bump and release from the tight end. There's too many options here that they all got to worry about. Here, we'll show you hit the comeback. That's wide open. This is the last time we're going to run the play here, and this will conclude our Penn State playbook breakdown. But again, is take your underneath routes, see what they're going to give you. You have these routes everywhere that's going to make this formation very difficult to guard. They always got to respect this screen pass and these numbers to the left over there. So that is the Penn State playbook, and as you can see, it is not the same as any other playbook. The gate formation is unique. Then you add this nice blend of normal Y off, and the wing trips. You've got motion, you have balance, and you've got power. The ability to out leverage any kind of defense, along with a bunch of other formations that we have not tapped into yet. But if you stick to what I showed you today, you're going to be cooking defenses early in NCAA 26, while everyone else is still trying to figure out what's going on. This is just a start. We're going to be breaking down more playbooks, more schemes, and more game-winning setups all season long. So if you're serious about dominating this year, hit that sub, drop a like if this helped you, and comment below what playbook or formation you want to see next. I really appreciate this. Helps the channel grow. Louisianimal Gaming is in full effect. We break down football so you guys can break records. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Let's eat.